Hello, welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. It's all about crochet, a little bit about knitting, a lot about yarn, and my journey in this fantastic yarning community. Returning subscribers, hey, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your time with me for Whip Wednesday, and some other things. I have two whips that I want to show you that I started. But first, you remember last week with the disastrous video that just about broke my soul? Anyway, I opened this box here. And in it, it's a very nice note and a very nice package. However, it is not granny squares. This is a couple of baby blankets, and there's some baby booties in there and some baby hats, and it looks like mitts. And there's a very, very nice note that goes along with it saying that it's granny squares, but there are no granny squares in here. If you are Glenda Bin, I don't think that you meant this to come to me. These are very, very nice sets, but these are not granny squares. So Glenda, I need for you to send me an email, reach out to me somehow. What would you like me to do with this very, very pretty set that I have a feeling you meant to go to somebody else? Glenda, you are in Pasadena, Texas area, because this came from the UPS store in Pasadena, Texas. So if you could please let me know what you'd like me to do with this box, okay? Because it's a beautiful set. I'd really like for it to get to whoever it belongs to. So that being said, it's Whip Wednesday. I mentioned on Monday that my daughter asked for a shawl for a show that she's doing, a fall craft fair in Berrien Springs, Michigan, I believe. So if you're in the area, I think it's called I'll get you some information on it. It's a really nicely run, they have food trucks and music all day, and it's a really artisan, you know, kind of bohemian style craft festival. It's really cool. Shoot, I can't remember the name of it. Gypsy something or other. I'll leave a link to it below. It's a really cool event. Anyway, she wants something a little bohemian to wear, so she wanted a shawl, and so I have picked out a shawl. It was on Ravelry. It was called the Cappuccino Shawl. I believe it's a free pattern. It's the Cappuccino Triangle Shawl by Erica Fetter. And I am using some Chloe by Yarn Bee in Ombre Sky, which is purples and grays and like just a hint of green. This is such a pretty color. It's like, oh Lord, it is so pretty. However, I think, and it's not your typical granny square. You're only using two double crochet or two half double crochets per cluster. I'm almost contemplating taking this out, frogging this back, and using a bigger hook. I'm using a 5mm hook, 5.5mm hook, and it's not as drapey as I thought it would be, but I'm loving how I'm just gonna keep going with it because I think it'll stretch out, because this is kind of springy and it's so nice. This Chloe is I got it all twisted in here so you can't see. It's 70% wool, 30% viscose. It's a number 4, 270 yards. I have 4 of these. that I'm going to use. So I'm just going to make it big. She wants fringe on it, and in the pattern they use beads on the ends of the, or you know, in the fringe. And if I can find the right beads, I might even put some beads on it for her. That'll really be bohemian. But anyways, this is the shawl that I started. It's called the Cappuccino Triangle Shawl. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's super fast, super easy, super, oh my god, you know, just get something done kind of a thing. It's the perfect let your mind wander while you crochet thing, and it's going to be pretty when it's done. So that is whip number 1. Whip number 2 is kicking my ass. Can I say that on TV? Can I say that on YouTube? It is. I have it up here. I know what I want it to look like. I want it to be colored blocked. I want it to be done in the Tunisian knit stitch with a beginning rows of like a rib to begin with, and then I want knit stitch in color blocks, and then every once in a while I'm gonna put in 2 rows of either, I haven't decided if I'm going to do the purl stitch or if I'm going to do the reverse stitch. I want to see how it looks. So it's just going to be one little teeny tiny stripe of a color that's unexpected. My problem is I have started this. I have 4 versions of this going. Well, actually 3 going and 1 planned, because I can't decide which yarn I like the best. So the first version I started with this, and this. This will be the like pop of color. This will be the a section of color, and this will be the main body, because this is the one I have the most of. This one is Cloudborne Fibers Highland Superwash Sock Twist in Stone Heather. This one is a Yarn Bee Superwash Merino, 50 Superwash Merino Wool, 50 Lyocell. And this one is a Cloudborne Fibers Highland Sport. This color is called Lagoon. Oops, I just pulled the hook right out of there. This one is called Harmonic, with the teals and the purples and the coppers. It's so pretty. And this one is called Stone Heather. And I love the look of these together. However, I'm not thrilled with the start of it. I'm thinking I probably should have started with the solid color. I don't know. There's something about this that's not setting with me right. So I've set this one aside for a minute, and I'm holding 2 together of the fingering weights. So, because the Cloudborne is the Lagoon is a sport weight, and the rest are fingering weights. So I'm holding 2 together to try to figure that out. So that's option number 1. And I'm using a bigger hook with that. I'm using an 8mm hook with that one. So it's a bit of a looser knit look. The second one I've started are these colors. And these are all sugar wheel cotton from Hobby Lobby, and they are 100% cotton, 335 yards. These are a number 3. This color is tangerine. This color is Pacific. This color is nutmeg, and this is black. This was what I was going to use as the 2-row something different. So it would be ribbing, mostly this color, some of this color with little stripes of this in between. I have more than enough of this. Nancy, when they had the Hobby Lobby sale, Nancy got this for me because I was still recovering and I couldn't drive and I couldn't get there. So, you know, who could drive with a neck brace? So anyway, in this one, I'm using a 6.5 millimeter hook, and I think I like this size better for the ribbing. I just don't know. I don't know that I'm liking the stitch definition, or it's a really nice cotton, but I don't know if that's what I'm looking for. So option number 3 is the Peyton's cotton linen that I got. So my plan was to use the cauliflower, which is this one, as the ribbing. Then do color block in this one, color block in this one, color block in this, no, color block in this one, and this one, with this being the offsetting stripe. I don't know if that's the right feel that I'm looking for either. I haven't even started that one, but it's over here because I love this color palette. I think this color palette is beautiful. And I'm like, it's like calling to me. So then I'm like, no, don't even start another one. And then I did start another one. And this one I've started in my Nubu, Trubu, Kubu variety. And I've started with taupe, and I have olive, terracotta, dragonfly, sable, and if I need it, mauve. And I love this color palette also. Don't know that I'm going to need the mauve because the terracotta, but I love this palette. I think that I was going to use I can't decide if I want to use the green or the dragonfly as the pop and use the terracotta as, or the mauve, whichever one I have the most of, as the big color blocks, and then smaller color blocks of the other. And I've started it, and I do like the way this one looks. I like the stitch definition a little bit better than I like the sugar wheel cotton. And this is a number 3 weight also, and this is, you know, rayon bamboo. So yeah, I'm just like, what do I want to keep going with? I love the feel of the Kubu on my hook and in my hands. It feels really good. The sugar wheel cotton feels really good. I love working with that. The fingering weight one, I don't know. There's something about, I think maybe I shouldn't have started with the variegated, that I should have started with the solid. So I might frog that back and try starting with the solid color and then using the variegated as the main body with the pop of the lagoon. So make this, I don't know, that's, this is so, too many options make a girl crazy. Okay guys, we're gonna go plan A, with this being the majority and these being the color blocks, with this being the the stripe. That's A. Option B is the sugar wheel cotton with the tangerine being the big you know, and the Pacific, is it Pacific? Is that what the color is? Yeah, Pacific being the main color blocks and the black being the stripe. Or my Kubu mix, with this being the ribbing, the main color, another main color with the stripe, or maybe, you know, so is it A, B, or C, guys? I really need your humble opinions, which one you think would look the best. I probably will do all three versions at some point because I really do love the color combinations. I really love, I mean, this is what I originally thought, because I just love this pop, this lagoon pop against that, and then this kind of anchoring it. So I think that's maybe what has me thrown a little bit, that maybe I should have started with the solid on the end and then done the variegated with, this is the stripe in the sections. Although I'm wondering if I need one more color so that there's, you know, solid, variegated with the bright stripes in it, which I could. I have some of that. Oh, that's too much. That's too similar. That's not gonna work. Oh, I have this or this. Oh, this just got even more interesting, didn't it now? Look at that. Oh, did that just get interesting? Did that just get interesting? This is a Vitalana Comfort sock. Superwash merino. Oh, it's fingering weight. So I'd have to figure out something. I might have this color in a fingering weight. That just got interesting. What do you guys think? Did it get interesting to you? Tell me what you think. I'm making myself crazy over this because it's been in my head for a month and I want to do it. I just can't pull the trigger on one of them and just get going on it. So I'm pleading with you. Help me make a decision. What is those of you out there who are like the color aficionados, does this work? Or see the purple in here? Should I ditch the teal and use a purple? See what I'm doing to myself? You guys, I love that I bounce stuff off you and you give me great ideas. You have no idea how much I appreciate all of your support. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I mean, I'm still working on squares. As you can see, I've got my little setup over here. I've got squares that are, you know, already lined, bordered. I've got my spindle with my white yarn that's the bobbins from Premier. This blanket will be done today, and it's all in purples. My husband pulled out all the different shades of purple and some fancy purple ones, and of course we have our heart on a purple background. So this one will be done today, and then I will move on to the next one. Some of the people who sent you know, multiple quantities. The one lady that sent like 152, I left hers in her box, and I'm just going to use those because I know they're all the same size. They'll be easy to put together. The one with all the pretty pink flowers and the pink squares, that'll all go together in one blanket. So those will go really fast once I get ready to do those. It's just a matter of everything that was opened up until last Friday is now sorted in the living room, and now we are putting them together in little project boxes of certain right amount number of squares to border. We do have a large section to open again on Friday. Who knows what will come in today's mail or on Thursday's mail. So this probably will be a little bit bigger. I do have a box down there that came. Plus there's probably 15, 16 packages. We have another one from Laura. You can tell by the orange. So get your squares in, everybody. We're collecting, we're going right along. I'm booking, I'm trying for 4. This week, I think I'm only going to get 3 done, but that's okay. I'll just keep booking on them, keep moving on them, keep forward on them. If it gets to the point where I'm not seeing the end of the tunnel, I'm definitely going to reach out for help. I have so many people who have offered, and if it gets to that, I will take them up on their offers for help. But right now I don't, and I'm enjoying it. So if it ever becomes not fun, if it becomes overwhelming, I'll let you know and I will ask for help. But right now I'm having a great time. So send me your squares. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the video below. It says, the video says, check out my squares. Don't forget about Laura's Double Duck Dare Challenge. Send your 17 squares. Don't forget to write on there, quack, quack, that you're part of the Double Duck Dare Challenge. Check out Nancy, Lynette, and Billy tonight as they open some baggy blankets. That will be over on Billy the Crafty Floridian's channel. I will have her linked below so you can follow that. Hit that. There's a thing out there where you can hit the notification. It'll notify you when the video starts, when the live starts. So with that, you guys, I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a great Wednesday and a wonderful rest of your week. Be kind to yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of the ones you love. Above all, be kind to everyone, and we'll talk to you on Friday.